remember in class, my professor talked about Aristotle just having a bunch of different, like a collection of constitutions,
Well, they had the idea.
I suppose. Oh, no, it was like city-states and all that. I don't remember.
Maybe they did, but I do believe that the founding fathers were drawing very explicitly on an Anglo-Saxon tradition in that regard.
Well, yes, and okay, in the constitutional sense, yes.
They fused three different traditions to make America, but the form that they established, or the idea of a charter for the nation, was a British conception.
It really is. Yes. Yeah. With a lot of like Roman, like Hellenistic
Structure was Greco-Roman. The idea was British, and the ideology was Christian.
Ideological part, and I think this becomes like the tenet is yes, and because there was more than just Christianity that was also put into place as well, right? The Enlightenment, obviously, we all know that, but like Kant's philosophy, like Locke, Smith was later, I believe. But like Hobbes and like a lot of these Enlightenment thinkers, like Hobbes was like, I believe, an atheist, right?
Oh, and most of the founding fathers were, you could probably call them deists.
They were
low-grade deists.
Yeah.
All but two, and one of the two, Adams, we would both define as a formal heretic because he denied the Trinity. So that leaves just George Washington and his slaves, which means we don't really have a real Christian representation in the founding fathers.
We never really, and this is my argument, is Christianity had influence, but it is not the foundational rock that a lot of these Christian nationalists would talk about.
Oh, no, and I didn't mean that. I don't go nearly as far as they do. I just meant that there was a milieu that, for example, as I understand it, it is true that even Jefferson believed that Christianity was a public good. Not that it should be. He just didn't want it to be enforced by the government.
He also cut out a lot of the mystical aspects of the Bible.
Well, that's why I brought him up. That even
sin, by the
even
way.
the most skeptical of the founding fathers did have a generally positive view.